Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today's video is another episode in my series Palette of the Week, and it's a really fun one because with this week's palette, I am doing a look inspired by the Met Gala. If you're new to my channel, Palette of the Week is a series I've been trying, keyword trying, to put out every week this year to feature and focus on a new palette in my collection every week in a different way. Palette bingos, reviews, multiple looks videos, all sorts of things. And I saw this look I was on Twitter, you know, and keeping up with all of the dresses and makeup and everything from the Met Gala, and I saw this look on Gigi Hadid, and I thought, you know, I have a palette that could recreate that perfectly, and that is the Grande Cosmetics Aquamarine palette. Looks like this. I will be doing a look that is a recreation, and this is the look right here. It's a very beautiful, classic, clean, light blue look, but I will be doing my own twist to it because, no offense to the makeup artist at the Met Gala this year, but I kind of thought everything was just a little bit like underwhelming, so I want to add my own spin to this look once I finish recreating it. If you're interested in seeing that, let's get started. First of all, I would just like to say I tried to dress the part. I have like my most blingy earrings and necklace, which, you know, she had that. And then I have a high pony with a little clip in front of it, which, was it Gigi? Bella? I forget already. That Miss Hadid was rocking. So I tried, but I'm just wearing a regular tank top because I don't have an evening gown or anything like that. But I'm gonna start with my base because the eyes aren't really too complicated, so I don't feel like I need to do the eyes first. And I'm taking the Lorac Pro Skin Glass Skin Primer, and this I think will help give me like the glassy finish she has to her skin, but she's not like sparkly or anything like that. She just looks really hydrated, kind of matte, but like, I don't know. I've been staring at this picture on my laptop in front of me for a long time, analyzing it. So yeah, it's like glowy and wet and sweaty, but also matte. I don't know how to explain it. And then for foundation, because she has such a like full even base, I'm taking the Even Better Refresh from Clinique, and I don't even remember how far this goes, so we're just gonna like put some on and hope it's not too much. And this is the Stands Out Beauty Sponge. You can use it wet or dry, and I'm using this one because I didn't want to go to the sink and wet my sponge. But I love sponges, so I still wanted to use a sponge. I never wear anything with this much coverage. This is like a mask already. I will say I hate this foundation normally, but with this primer underneath, it brings it back to life. Gigi looks contoured but not very bronzed, so I am going to do a little bit of contouring with the Charlotte Tilbury wand, and just around the normal places, but just try and use a very light amount of product so it doesn't look too bronzy, because this is quite a dark shade on me. But I am going to use a little more product on the hollows of my cheeks, because she looks just a little more heavily chiseled in that area. Whoops. Too much. Ah! Okay. I guess this is just gonna be like a heavily contoured look now because I squeezed out way too much. Good job, Rachel. And she definitely looks like her contour like goes in to her eyebrows. So yeah, I look insane. I literally look insane. Do you guys watch the Met Gala or keep up with it on social media? Like, is that something you do? Because I talked to my husband about it and he was like, what's the Met Gala? He apparently had never even heard of it. I didn't know people didn't know what it was. I thought it was a pretty like well-known thing, so I was shocked for him to be confused as to what I was talking about. So I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm like part of the beauty community. But yeah, do you guys follow the Met Gala? What did you think of the makeup and outfits? Like, what was your favorite? Who was your favorite? It was, I think when I'm filming this, it was just last night, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to post this video. So what did you think? Okay, that I think this we can work with. That it was a little heavy at first, not on purpose, and I think we're gonna be okay. So Gigi has a lightly flushed pink cheek. So looking at it, it looks to be like mostly focused right here. I chose the Etude House Lovely Cookie Blusher in Grapefruit Jelly. This is like a pale light pink, but it also has an element of like brightness to it. So, I mean, again, this is kind of my own spin on it, but I'm just gonna layer that kind of over the contour and not bring it too far back or too high. Oh yeah, I think that was a good color choice. I just realized, like, applying my blush, I never applied concealer. My under eyes look like shit. That's okay. I mean, it's just makeup. I'm just gonna like wash it off and go to bed. Let's put on some concealer now. Fix those under eyes, because Gigi's under eyes are flawless in these pictures I'm looking at. So I'm gonna try and achieve flawlessness. Wish me luck. Especially since I just laid powder blush down. Those are some stark under eyes. Wow, I need some powder. Stat. Powder, 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 powder. Brush, brush, brush. Some more. Okay. NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. Okay, so I like to like place it on and then dust it off. I'm not really a baker. When I said that, when I was like, I'm not really a baker, my stupid like 6-year-old brain went, what is it? Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. I swear I'm 32. I swear. Okay, so yeah, under eyes powder. I'm gonna dip back into the blush just a teensy bit, refresh it, kind of marry it into that concealer. So I know Gigi doesn't look like she has a blushy nose or anything like that, but I die and live and breathe for a blushy nose. So the contour around my lips seriously looks like I just like ate chocolate pudding and then didn't wipe it off all the way. Do you guys ever get that like if you're a messy eater like me, where you're eating something chocolate and you just end up with lip liner that is chocolate and it looks so silly. And the worst part is, for me, I have permanent nerve damage from getting my wisdom teeth removed, how many years ago? 2, 3, something. November 2019, I think. Anyway, I can't feel this. So if there's food on my face, I have no idea. I can't feel it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Highlighter! Yes! I'm so absent-minded and out of practice of filming. So for highlight, again, very not sparkly, more like glossy looking from the pictures. So for that, I chose the Winky Lux Radiant Pink Strobing Balm, and this I think is a mini, but it's lasted me a super long time. And I'm just gonna take my finger, and it does look really intense right off the bat, but it really blends out into such a natural, like, glassy finish. Okay, so I think I pretty much got this skin and base perfected, so I'm gonna move on to brows. Her hair is red and she has like reddish auburny brows, but zooming in, they look very like softly filled, like not super defined, but also not super fluffy. It looks to me like the work of a powder. So I'm gonna do a brow powder today, which I almost never do anymore. This is the taupe powder from Anastasia and the Patrick Ta pencil, or not pencil, but the Patrick Ta brush. Oh, that took me a second. Oh, let's pull that a little more. And I just gotta, I wish I had my best friend Kristen here for this, because like powder is all she uses for her brows. She is a brow powder pro. Like if you remember Tipsy Tips that she used to do with me, she is the master of brow powder. I could use her right about now. Because her brows are not super fluffy, they just look soft but in place, I'm gonna take my least like fluffy brow gel, the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and just sort of set things down and make sure everything is, you know, neatened but not like fluffed. I think I did pretty okay on brows. Let's move on to the exciting part, eyes. First of all, you're gonna need a pale blue shade. It could be from any palette, but the palette I am taking it from is the beige Aquamarine, and this shade Daydreamer. And I'm just taking this dense little brush right here, and I already have concealer on my lids, so that's what I'm gonna use as primer. And I am saturating my lid from inner corner to outer corner. And then once I get everything covered, I'm gonna take what's left over on the brush and blend it into the crease. And based on pictures that I've been staring at for hours, the crease blend is more prominent towards the front of the brow and more like low down out here. So I'm blending more up here and then lower here to kind of mimic that shape, if you will. And then I was gonna take a stamp liner to do my wings and be lazy. So you just like that. Gigi's wing looks like it goes all the way across her lash line, so that's what I'm gonna do, just slowly build it there. Make it a nice, thick, sharp, cut-a-bitch situation. Okay, wings are on. They're symmetrical enough. The next thing that I noticed about this look was the wing underneath. Although in a lot of pictures it looks like the lower lash line is bare, if you look at the pictures from the like turning your head back kind of side angle, she has a little, excuse me, it's a little dark brown wing. So I'm gonna add that by going in with the Sigma Stunningly Ladylike gel liner and an angled brush. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm laying down with this liner, and then I'm gonna sort of buff it out with a shadow from the palette. But I'm going in with Big Heart on that same angled brush that I used and layering over the gel liner to sort of soften it and bring a little more warmth to it, because in the picture it looks like a slightly warmer color, but definitely a dark brown, but just slightly warmer. Okay, so I think those are a little more prominent than hers were, but that's pretty much the idea. Next, I am going to do my lips, and then we'll come back to the eyes. Well, actually, no. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of this creamy shade Affectionate and just add it to the inner corner to just as a matte brightener. And then lips. So what was the combo I did? Oh yeah, MAC's Boldly Bare, because this is a very nude lip that she did. Okay, my camera overheated, but I want to finish the lips, so we are going in with Urban Decay's 1993 and basically going over all of the lip liner I just put on and filling in the inner and outer corners of my lips to create that ombre effect. Now that we've got the darkness, we're going to bring in the light glossy center. So this is Shining Peach from the L'Oreal Color Reach Shine, and just put that in the middle. Okay, my lashes are on, and they are the House of Lashes Temptress Wispy. They're maybe a little more wispy than what she was wearing, but they're like one of the most subtle pairs that I have. So if this is where you want to stop, if you're following this tutorial or whatever, this is where I'm gonna put my own spin on it. This right here is basically my recreation of her look, and now I'm going to turn it into my own look and put my own spin on it. So first you're gonna need a glitter glue. Boop. And various glitters. You don't have to have the same ones I have, but glitter is necessary. And I am going to take the glitter glue and lay down a coat following, like from where my eye bags would be all the way to where my highlight would be. So just pat on a thin line that goes from like where your eye bags to your highlight. And I'm just going to do that on one eye at a time because I don't want the glitter glue to get too dry. And then I'm taking this one from 88 Cosmetics. Let me put the lid on so I can properly show you. They're like my favorite glitter brand, and this is Holly. It has like stars, it's blue and silver and beautiful. And on that same brush that I laid the glitter glue down with, so the brush is sticky so it actually picks up glitter, I'm just going to follow that line and put glitter over that whole area, just like that. And I do want to make sure that the inner corner has star glitter in there. And then I'm also going to take a fine white glitter. This is from J-Cat. And just layer that on top in all of these sparse areas while the glitter glue is still wet, just like that. And repeat it on the other side. Ow, I just got a huge chunk of that in my eyeball, but it came out, so that's okay. So final step for how I'm putting my own spin on this, besides the fact that I forgot brow bone highlight, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that Winky Lux highlighter on my brow bone really quick. I'm going to add glitter to the lips. I have a lip glitter glue from Unicorn Snot. And I'm just adding the glitter glue to the Cupid's bow and like the rim of my bottom lip, and dipping a brush in that glitter glue so that I have some stick on it to pick up the glitter. And the glitter I'm taking is Snowflake from 88 Cosmetics, and just putting it specifically on those parts. And then of course the final step in any makeup look, setting spray. And this is my Met Gala inspired look with my own personal twist on it. I hope you can see that yes, it's inspired by Gigi Hadid's look, but I made it my own, because if I'm going to an event that is like costumey and I can go all out, I am not going tame. I am going to have glitter eye bags, okay? And it was done just with some glitters and this palette from BH Cosmetics. I will have as many of the products as I can linked down below if you're interested in purchasing them. I do have some affiliate links and I appreciate your support if you use them, but no pressure, you don't have to. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this look down below. Would you rock glitter eye bag slash highlighter? Did I go too far? Like, what do you think? I want your honest opinions. I honestly think this will just make really cool Instagram pictures, but I might not wear this to the grocery store around here. Like, I would say I would rock anything to the grocery store, but I mean, I would be getting some looks, you know? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you've not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!